Hi, it's Wendy. This is my tray that I take into the living room at night, and I was making something, well, paper clips last night, so I just thought I'd show you. It's a shoebox lid that stops everything from rolling around, and paper clips, punches, and some findings. And this is my score pal that I use as a tray. So on there I've got my pliers and chain, jump rings, glue, ink. So this is what I was making, ready to be decorated. So paper clips, and I've put some book page on. I've put a punched circle and a grommet and got the chain ready to attach some sort of dangle. That one needs a circle on. So there is loads there ready to be done. Just wondering why I've put a grommet in those. Never mind. So they're ready to be decorated. So this is part 3 of my paper clips series, little series, and up to now we've done 4. Just getting this long piece of paper with the ones that we've done. So I did ones with envelopes on, and I did just one with a dangle on and a bow, and we did one with a little mini booklet on, like a matchbox book, and then we did one with a journal card on each side. So that's a hidden paper clip with a dangle on the end. So we'll get on with number 5 and number 6. So for the ones I was making last night, I just have 2 book pages glued together just to give it a bit more strength. And then I tear strips. Now I was doing some thin ones last night for the smaller paper clips. And let me just get my box of clips. Now I have about two different sizes of paper clips. One is about 5 centimeters, but this one is about 2.5. So I'm going to do a small one today. So out of there I'm going to get 2 strips, and I like to sort of offset so that it's a bit jagged, if you know what I mean. And I ink along the edges. I'm sure you've all done these anyway before. It's and I like doing the back as well. Now where's my paper clip gone? Now I have got a narrow, in fact I think that might be totally too wide to go on there, so I'm just going to rip that down a fraction more. And this is the paper clip, it's got a little lip on, so I want that to be at the back. So that will go. It's just a little bit too much on the top there. Like that. Then I glue it together. And like that. Then we need a little circle of paper. I've been using up some of my white ones as well, because I use a couple glued together to give it a bit of strength. So I'll use clump of glue there. I'll put 3 on here, and then ink round the brown one for the top. Make sure they're all lined up. And then glue that onto the bottom. And then we can punch a hole in that to put the grommet in. I use the smaller hole on the crocodile. And you don't need to get it into the middle of this, because you need to be able to get your jump ring in, and it might, if you put it right in the middle of your circle, unless you've got a very large jump ring, you won't be able to get it to move freely. So attach my grommet, and then let me just get a piece of chain. I've got my little bag here and my jump rings. Oh, I need a piece of chain out of there as well. I buy all these bits at the local china shops. These jump rings are quite large actually, but my smaller ones are too small. And then put my chain on, close my jump ring, and then decide how long I want the chain to be. Usually 3 or 4 links is enough. Open that up, get rid of the big piece of chain. Now I've got a dangle here ready to attach somewhere, she said. Where the heck has it gone? I got a lovely little blue one out, ready to use. There she is. So that's the, attach that, squeeze the links together again, and then that is ready to decorate. And what I will do is get my little tub of, excuse the creaking of that one. This is my little pot of goodies that I use to decorate. Keep this on my desk, and things are always at hand. So I've got a lovely little butterfly there from Artie Mays. Excuse the noise of that motorbike going past. Got a lovely piece of leaf there actually on a sticker, which I think would look quite nice. So I'm going to use that. I may have to just trim the edges of the leaf off. There, that'll be nice. Get rid of that one. So I'll just trim the edges of the sticky off, because I don't want it sticking to anything. And then I'm going to ink my butterfly just to get rid of the white edges. And I'm going to stick that onto the book page bit, because it'll stick better than onto the sticker. I think that looks quite good. Now I just need one of Artie Mays' little tiny numbers, I think, for the corner. There's one right in the bottom of my tub there. I love these ones. They're a freebie on Artie Maisie's Facebook group, and I printed these out very, very small, and they're just great for filling in little spaces like that. So that is one paperclip done. So that is number 5. And now we're going to get on with number 6, which is another little booklet. And for this one, I just used a postcard from a kit and made it into a booklet with strips of paper. As you know, I make cards, so I have lots of strips that I cut from my A4 papers when I'm doing the inserts for my cards. So I'm just going to get rid of some junk on my desk, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I've found a piece of paper left over from a kit from Cara Brandon, and I'm just going to cut this into roughly the size that I want. Now these strips of paper are about 9.5, so I'm going to cut this paper at 10, and that will be plenty wide enough. And we'll see how I'm going to have them pages like that. So that is, can't just see my measure there, about 15. So if I do the paper at 16, that will be plenty. So if that's a bit wide, I've measured that wrong somewhere. At 8.5. That was a bit daft, wasn't it? 8.5. So I'll do that at 9. Fold that in half. So that's going to be my booklet front. Just quickly ink the edge of that. Then I want my little stapler, my X-cut stapler. Let's just get those two out of the way. And I'll just get these papers. So how many pieces is there here? So there's 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So there'll be 12 pieces of paper, or 12 pages in my little book. And I'm going to round the corners of this, I think. So this is great for using any bits you've got left from your kits. Large tags like we did the matchbook with. So you've seen me use this, excuse the wobble, I just need to get a clip. It's really useful for doing this sort of thing. And one at the other side. And that's your staples in. I always like to just flatten them down a little bit. You can decorate your book up any way you like. And then the paper clip, let's choose a, I'm running out of bigger ones. I need to go and buy some more. That's already got a loop on, so I don't want to use that one. There's one. I'm going to put a dangle on this one. So I need a piece of card or paper. In fact, we've got a piece of the paper left there, so I'll just trim that one down. Get rid of the white edges. It's a shame to cover that gorgeous sunflower up, but yeah, I'm going to have that as the front. So you can either attach the paperclip on the side so that it attaches to your book page on the side, or you can have it on the top. These I've done one on the side and one on the top. So that slides over the top of your page and that goes onto the side. So this one I shall do on the side. So let's get my 3-in-1 glue. I'm just going to quickly ink the edges of this one. So you just keep going with these ideas. They're just endless, really. Let's get rid of... When I go to England in November, I'm going to order myself one of those sugar squeezy bottle things, because I'm sick of... In fact, I'm going to do that way, like that. So that will go on there. So I'm going to put some glue. I don't know what they're called, sugar something squeezy bottles. I know my friend Sharon got one when she was back in the UK. And I'm going to leave a little bit, then I can put a dangle or a bull pin on if I want to. I've done that the wrong way. Quickly wipe the glue off. It's a bit stupid. Got fluff on it now. So that's the piece with the lip that I want on the outside. I don't know if you can hear that. There's some cyclists. We have a lot of cyclists here in Spain. It's a big, big sport. And my goodness, I can hear them coming over the hill because they're cycling, but they keep talking and they are loud. Honestly, I can be laid in bed and I can hear them coming. It's amazing how they can cycle like they do and carry on talking. Amazing. And then you just glue that onto your booklet, and that's another paper clip ready to use. Let's just get a piece of card. So that just slots onto the side of your page, and you've got a little booklet to journal in there. You can decorate it up however you want. So they're the two samples that I got to show you. That goes on the top. Another one here goes on the side. Put it on that side. And then the one we just made before with the dangle on goes on the side. Aren't they lovely? I do love these. In fact, I might change that dangle because I think I'd be better with an orangey brown coloured one than the blue. So I will change that one. Okay, thanks for joining me today, and I shall be back next week with numbers 7 and 8. Okay, bye.